Hello, everybody. We are coming to you from Echo Lake, where we have spent so much time in the past on because it is one of the most detailed areas here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Actually, all of Disney's Hollywood Studios just has so many really cool gems to talk about. But while I was walking through here just now, I heard someone who started talking about one specific detail and how they were kind of thrown off by it because they said, "Oh, I didn't know that was Disney," and it is Disney. And we're just do a little talk about it. I was going to do this as Disney details, but I'm not sure. I guess we're just going to do a walk around here, a little walk around. So we're not going to go all the way around Echo Lake. We're going to mainly focus on two different things that are found pretty much right behind me right now, but I'm kind of boxed in right now. So as soon as this person gets by me here, we can swing around this way. Okay, so over here in the little corner that is right around the corner from Hollywood Boulevard, we've got this area with Peavy's Polar Pipeline here. Now, if we take a look at the top here, you can find the billboard there for Maroon Studios with Baby Herman, Roger Rabbit, and Jessica Rabbit found at the top there. Now, this is what the people were talking about. They're like, "Oh, wait, I didn't know that was Disney." So, the 1988 film Who Framed Roger Rabbit starred Roger Rabbit, because obviously he's in the name of it. It did use different characters from Warner Brothers as well, but it was a Disney-produced film. Actually, it was Touchstone, which is a Disney-owned company. But that is not the only thing that is here that is related to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Actually, at one point, Disney's Hollywood Studios was going to have an entire themed area around Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It was a very short-lived idea, but it was one of the ideas that was created way back in the day. Now, originally, when the studio first opened up here in Florida, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was already out for about 1 or 2 years at that point, about 1 year. And because of that, there was no cartoons with Who Framed Roger Rabbit done here originally. But if you actually watch one of the cartoons, you can actually see Roger Rabbit fly from California on a rocket to Florida. And that was actually the symbolism of the studio showing that, hey, we are now going from one part of the studio, or one part of the Disney animated building in California, and going out to Hollywood. And that's where the last two Roger Rabbit cartoons were actually created at. So we have references to it up here at the billboard, and then also up here above Hollywood and Vine. So if you take a look here above Hollywood and Vine, you can actually see a cutout of Roger Rabbit in this window. And then the other window says Eddie Valiant, private investigator, all crimes, surveillance, and missing persons. Now, one of the things I always like to point out about this window is obviously it is a reference to Roger Rabbit and the human detective in the film, Eddie Valiant. But if you watch the film, at one point Roger Rabbit does go through a pair of glass. It's not actually Eddie Valiant's glass that he jumps through, but it's actually the owner of Maroon Studios. So I don't know if it's supposed to be a reference to the film and it was just wrong, or if they just said, hey, you know what, we like that visual gag, let's do it again here inside the park. But there it is. But that's just going to be our little, me answering a question for a random person while I was walking there. So that is going to wrap up this video for today. I hope you learned something new. Who out there likes the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, or who doesn't really care for it? Let me know in the comments. But until next time, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you once again tomorrow. Oh yeah.